The first official test of 2023 is complete, with lap times flying in left, right and centre in a frantic final couple of hours at the Sepang International Circuit. Let's run through those that impressed and those that have work to do ahead of round one, which is now just 6 weeks today. Fastest at the Valencia test and now fastest at the Sepang test. Mooney VR46's Luca Marini put in a stunning 1:57.889 to clinch top spot. The Italian is now the second fastest man to have ever lapped the Malaysian circuit and was just a tenth shy of Jorge Martin's outright lap record. World champion Pecco Bagnaia completed his first weekend with the #1 plate in fine form by finishing second on the timesheets. A 1:57.969 makes him one of only 3 men to have ever dipped beneath the 1:58 barrier. Aprilia look to once again be Ducati's nearest challengers as Maverick Viñales confirmed the gains made with the 2023 RSGP on Sunday. The Spaniard finished the day in third and a tenth and a half behind Marini. After the Beast landed the first jab on his new teammate on the opening day, Enea Bastianini had to play second fiddle on Sunday as the 4-time race winner from 2022 closed the Sepang test in 4th overall. Completing the top 5 was Jorge Martin, who admitted to feeling the effects of yesterday's Turn 7 crash. The Pramac man posted a 1:58.204 earlier in the day to take top spot, before then eventually drifting back to 5th. When it comes to Ducati, the final day of testing has clearly pointed out the balance of power lies with the Bologna factory at this point of pre-season. 4 riders inside the top 5, 7 inside the top 9. The GP22 and GP23 is at this current moment the most competitive package. Gresini's Fabio Di Gianantonio and Alex Marquez sandwiched VR46's Marco Bezzecchi in 7th, 8th and 9th, whilst Johann Zarco had a fairly quiet final day, eventually finishing in 16th. Aprilia's Aleix Espargaro was 3 tenths and 3 places behind his Noali teammate as the Italian factory looked to bring the fight to their compatriots in 2023. They'll certainly be aided by the new satellite team R&F Aprilia, with both Raul Fernandez and Miguel Oliveira showing strong pace throughout the test. Fernandez made another big step today to sit 11th on the timesheets, whilst Oliveira was one of only 2 men who failed to improve on their lap time from yesterday. Repsol Honda's Marc Marquez and Joan Mir did make a positive step when it comes to lap time on Sunday, but they both remained 3/4 of a second adrift in 10th and 12th respectively. Both of the former world champions did admit they're needing more from the RC213V at the upcoming Portimao test if they're to close the gap to Ducati and Aprilia at the front of the field. LCR Honda's Alex Rins was 19th overall, but did impress with a strong sprint simulation in the heat of the afternoon, whilst Takaki Nakagami rounded out the opening test of 2023 in 21st place. GasGas Tectoi's Paul Espargaro got the best out of the new RC16 with a 1:58.7 after doing further work on their new engine. Meanwhile, rookie Augusto Fernandez continued to get laps and experience, improving late in the day to post a 1:59.6. KTM's Jack Miller suffered a small off at turn 1 early in the day and did admit to hitting a bit of a brick wall at lunchtime when it comes to his setup. He did, however, find an improvement in the afternoon to sit a second behind Luca Marini in 18th. Teammate South Africa's Brad Binder was a 10th quicker than the Aussie and 14th overall. 2021 world champion Fabio Quartararo failed to improve on his lap time throughout Sunday after doing some extensive work on the Yamaha M1's new aerodynamics package. As a result, the Frenchman slipped down to 17th on the standings, but didn't seem too disheartened despite the disappointing final position. Franco Morbidelli closed the Sepang test in 20th, 1.1 seconds adrift of his compatriot Marini at the top of the standings. 3 crucial days completed in Sepang then as the 2023 picture becomes a little clearer. The big question hanging in the air is, can the chasing pack close the gap to the two Italian factories who have clearly dominated proceedings on this final day in Malaysia? We'll get the answer to that in just under 3 weeks' time at the final test of 2023 before we go racing in Portimao. Thank you for your company this weekend. We'll see you in Portugal in 3 weeks' time.